Alright, we're back. And we got to work. So this room looks maybe a little bit different from the last time that you guys saw it. This was the storage room. And we started doing some interiors and haven't found the best spot for my bed quite just yet. And I don't think I've actually given you guys a full tour of the city. Past Dust has always been here, but we've never really walked around. And this was the first house I ever built inside of this city. Look, I got a cat right there on the window. I used to have this really crappy, and I mean really crappy, what's it called? Gunpowder farm. And it required these two cats, and it just did not work whatsoever. Nothing in the chest, but it's got like a little stove. We got some stuff on there. Still have to put some plants in. Haven't done that yet. Across the way over here, we got this. I call it Los Pollos Hermanos from Breaking Bad because it's a chicken shop. The reason why I call it a chicken shop is because up here we got a chicken farm. Kind of a chicken farm, anyways. Not really. So yeah, today I feel like it would be very productive to do a couple of interiors, kind of like how I did this one here. Looks all nice, neat, full. I feel like we should try and get that taken care of. Oh, but before we go any further, we got this kind of fish shop. Oh, it's over here. Doubles as a bedroom, but there's nothing up here. Haven't finished it. Across the road, we got this like armor shop, and this is actually where I made my netherite tools and everything. There isn't anything in there yet, but I was working on getting all of the armor types. You know, this, iron, gold, diamond, having them kind of work on like all of these different items and storing apparently diamond swords in there. I don't remember putting those in there, but those are there. Then that kind of is where over here is the last interior that we have finished, which is crazy because this one isn't even finished. I thought I saw a name tag. Alright. So first what I think we have to do is we have to walk around and we have to put doors on all of the buildings. Because half of these places don't have doors on them. And then we'll work, we'll finish up Main Street, get all of these interiors done, work around the block, and then work our way back over here. I think that sounds like a perfect plan. Now, you may be wondering, oh my word, did you put all the stuff down in the floors? That's all barrels. No. We have a new, upgraded storage room, and I think it looks mighty neat. I think it looks really nice. And a lot of the other people on the realm also think it's really cool. They, of course, were able to find it very fast. Was kind of annoyed because I kind of wanted it to stay secret, but you know, I mean, secrets on realms don't really happen very often, and whenever they do happen, it's very rare that they stay secret. If you know what I'm saying. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna craft up these birch doors, and then we will be walking around placing these doors. Then we'll be finishing the floors. Then after that, we will start decorating. I forgot jungle doors. Silly me. Now, this is the one annoying thing about not having my chest system here anymore. They're more protected now. All of them are organized, and that's fantastic. But now I have to run all the way back in here, run all the way back to the section, grab the item, run all the way back out, outside the door, push the button, close the door behind me, and then we're good. Forgot mangrove doors too. But to be honest, I am not too very worried about mangrove doors, if I'm being completely honest. All right. Yeah, works. And then we'll go with go with yeah, that looks pretty great actually. And of course we will. Uh-oh. See, that's why we have the axe for it. Mm. All right, let's see if I can place this door. Ah, there we go. You see, even though I'm a semi-talented builder, nowhere near as good as what my sister is. There's no door on this one yet because I don't even know if I'm gonna fully be keeping this door, that whole house yet. We're gonna go with that door for that, and then those are all the doors over on this side. Perfect, right? Now, like I said, we move over here. That one has a door. That has a door. Look at this, disgraceful. No door. Same situation. Same situation, different day. I feel like you guys are gonna really, really like this the next build that I have planned. Oh man, it's got bells and whistles galore. It's working with kind of shadows, if you will. Um, I'm gonna have to put some. I'm gonna have to put some more blocks down there. Bam, just like that. Look at that. This place just turned from a homeless place to kind of homey. Just by adding doors. Just by adding doors. Uh, see, some of these places have a lot of work left to do, and I know for a fact we won't be getting all of them taken care of in this episode, but that's okay. As long as we can get some of them taken care of, like you see, I could put a mangrove door there. The orange just looks, in my opinion, so much better. Right here, I feel like what did I put over here? I put one of those. Let's put one of these right here. This would look pretty nice, and then temporary temporary block, but actually, I kind of like that color scheme. See, that's the whole purpose of this build right here is to challenge what I already know as a builder, and to basically just improve it, make it better. All right, and I was kind of not thinking about where I was placing that door. Mm, there we go. Same thing right over here. Then around the corner, we're going to go with one of these bad boys. And look at that. We are fully back around. Except for, I forgot this door here. Bam. See that? Look at this. We're getting doors in all the places. Isn't this just fantastic? Anyways, how are you guys doing today? It's been a pretty lazy Sunday for me. Um, went to church today, doing godly things. Not really, anyways. But I did go to church today, and it was very nice. I won't tell you guys about it here, just in case. But yeah, it was a good time over there. They had these weird looking muffins, and they were so freaking good. You guys would not believe how good these muffins were earlier today. Oh my word! Right, here we go. This is perfect right there. Same thing right over here, kind of with the other door. And now this is the smallest house inside of the entire place. It really is small. I think the jungle door would look pretty nice right there. And then of course a birch door right over here. Let's go ahead and break up those colors by doing this. The next build that we are doing is I started test building it, which is something that is very rare for me to do. I never build a test build of anything that I ever do. It is always freehand, 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 no matter what. And that's why it's kind of surprising that this build turned out the way that it did. Um, but it's really fun. It's really fun to play around with designs, kind of the way that I have been over on this world and in this build in general. It's just been really fun to kind of play around. And you see this right over here. This is probably one of the coolest back alleyways because we got a building right here, which is actually, if I'm not mistaken, is a building. Yeah, it's this building right over here. So it's really cool that back here in this alleyway, you got this building, which I'm not actually sure if there is another. Oh, there's not a door. Wow. That's crazy. I did not think that there was not a door in there. It's on the other side of this. Ah, okay. See, that's my issue with how many projects I have going on. I don't know what builds I got or where these builds lead to. I knew that this one was a free build. Same with this one right over here. All kind of smaller places where houses can go and stuff like that. And oh, that's the wrong block. Nah, that's just gonna look really weird if I put a window there. We're just gonna block that off. But yeah, I mean, but as I was saying before, I'm really excited to share with you guys the idea of playing with shadows on my next build. And the next build is actually not very far away from where we are right now. I've told you guys a couple of different times what the kind of story is of this place. But these people here, they live in a very bountiful society. All of them are working with the cyberpunk city that is across the way, and all of them are trying to cut down, if you will, the magical forest that we are also building. And this place just looks incredible at night. But not all of it is lit up, so we must sleep. We have to. Um, but yeah, they are working with the people on the opposite side of the world to cut down this forest that we have. And if you don't know what forest I'm talking about, maybe you're new to the channel. We have this forest over here that we are building. And it's all going to be orange, kind of like this, and it's this massive tree that's fallen over, kind of landed on this massive building over here. And as you can see, my sister's transferring villagers, and that has a lot of fun stuff. But yeah, where were we at? So we did all of that up there, and now it's time to move down into here. Well, as you guys kind of know, I guess. You guys don't really know, but you guys do know. I'm kind of a builder. I, I'm I kind of that's the thing that I kind of enjoy to do on these worlds. I like to build. I know, shocker. Um, there we go. Then right over here, we'll go with that. Same thing for right in here. Let's go with an outdoor, and then let's go. This one is also pretty trapped and cramped. This is literally just going to be a bed. I'm going to probably build up a wall right there. It is going to be a bed right here, nightstand, um, probably a table right here, and or a chair right here, maybe. It's mainly just a functionality of having a sense of having a fully complete city. Now this is the first time I've ever built anything like this, so I know that I didn't get this. I know I didn't get it right on the first on the first try. I sure did try though. I really did put my effort into getting all of it as perfect as I could. And would you look at that? We got all of the doors on these builds. Now, this is probably the best view of the city that I have so far, or the town, village, whatever you want to call it. This is probably the best view. You can see everything. You can see all of the different pathways, all of the different kind of structures and looking things, and it really is quite beautiful from this angle. But as you guys can see, we got that space over there that needs to be built out, and this space over here that needs to be built out. Those are going to be getting taken care of this week. I promise. And then we have the massive issue of our castle, which is massive. Up there is 128 blocks tall, but we do have the entirety of the castle laid out. So the easy part is, or the hard part is done of designing the castle. The hardest part is really going to be collecting all of the white concrete powder. And a part of the reason why I built the town the kind of the way that it is because if you walk up this way and you see all the people and you walk around over here and bam, you are in the kind of town square. You can see the castle, you can see the gate, and you can see the stuff way beyond. And you're like, I want to get to there. How? Okay, maybe if I walk this way. Oh, no, I'm getting deeper into the city. Maybe if I walk up here or walk back in here. Oh no, that looks like a dead end. Because it is a dead end. Oh, what if we walk over here? Ah, you know what? I just found it. Right over here. The best way to get up to the castle. Right up there. But we are a long ways before we are finished with the castle, and we are a long ways before we can call this build finished. See, this place is just so big, I forgot a whole freaking road over here. Look at this. Oh, man. Oh, man. I got all of those. I just missed those bad boys. What about this? Did I get this one back here? Yes, I did. All right. Well, now it is time to go and retrieve all of the different wood types. So that way we can fill out all of the floors. And we are going to grab some torches because we are not finished with this build yet. Now, a question that you guys might be having, probably not, but a question you guys could potentially have is how do you build a build like this? How do you build it to where you don't get bored and to where you don't basically run out of resources? As you guys can see, I have a ton of resources. And like over here, this is probably my best feat. The stone. The stone is probably my best feat. I'm not even gonna lie. Anyways, you guys might be wondering, how do I make myself successful in my building ventures? And I would say that is a very good question, because there's not a definitive answer for it. Isn't that crazy? There are tons and tons of different ways that we all build. And some people, they get burnt out easier than others. Some people don't. And it's really, I think it's up to chance on whether or not you are able to finish a build of this size to completion. Just where it's fully detailed, fully, like, everything is done. Everything has a roof. Everything has a back built to it. Yes, I watch Hermitcraft just like the rest of you. Um, everything is built, and it's very difficult to stay motivated to do those things, but it is so rewarding to try and to get everything taken care of. It is so rewarding. You know, I might be crazy because I I'm not even gonna lie. I'm 100% crazy because whenever I started working on this, I was gonna build Whiterun. Yeah, the first city that you go to in Skyrim. I was gonna be building that. You know what I didn't build? Whiterun. I'm not even close to building that. I'll show you guys out here for a moment, because we have plenty of time. I'm not in any hurry today. Out here, I was like, okay, I'm looking at it, and okay, they have the gatehouse that faces out that way, and they have that over there, and they have this kind of little back section, and they got the rubble that goes up, and then I looked at it, and the more I looked at it, and the more I was designing it, I was like, nah, I'm gonna build my own thing. And that's just kind of what happened. I kind of just finished doing my own thing. You know what else I'm gonna grab real quick? Um, oh, yo, you know what? Never mind. I changed my mind because what we are working on right now is floors. We are not working on interiors yet. That has a floor. And I think I'm just gonna go from house to house. This one has a floor. This one has a floor. Aha, first victim right here. Now, I think an acacia floor would do this some pretty good justice. I feel like that would look really good. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna we're gonna hook this up with a kind of acacia floor. Um, but the builds that we have planned on this server are going to be legendary. I have another city that I'm already in the process of designing, and it's going to be in a completely different style from what we're doing right now. Like this one is very colorful. It's all kind of small, you know? It's all very small. I'm not doing acacia for this floor. I think what do you guys think would work very well for this floor? Would I don't know if oak would work. I think jungle would look pretty good. I think jungle would look very good actually. Yeah, that looks pretty decent. That looks pretty decent. You know what I forgot to grab? I forgot to grab those torches. Um, oh well. We will do with what we can. But I have this other city that's going to be just so much bigger. And it's going to be closer to spawn, and it's going to be kind of a way that people can kind of see what the server is kind of about without fully getting rid of all of their creative, without boxing them into a corner. We want people to kind of expand in their own little way, and we want them to be successful in many ways. But we also want this to be the most tightly packed server as possible because it's already very condensed. That's no secret. Um, but we want it to be tightly packed. We want it to be kind of homey. We want it to be very almost like Coruscant, from Star Wars. We kind of want it to be like that, if that makes any sense at all. And on the inside of here, I know we have a birch door. Uh-oh. I don't think you guys have ever seen this. This is an interesting thing. Right over here, this is my old mining hole. This is where I got all of the resources to build the wall and everything. Originally it was all up to here, and then I just started mining it all the way down, and it was very fun. Man, forgive me for yawning. I'm just very, very tired. uh, but yeah, like we have machinery coming up. We have more airboats that we're going to be building in the future. We have more. Oh Christ! Oh man, where did he even come from? What? Ah, damn. See, this is why I sleep at night. That stuff like that, and now I have to come over here and I'm gonna finish building this floor, and then we will assess the damage here in a moment. But that's why I sleep. But yeah, we have lots and lots of different plans, and you guys should enjoy it being around for the ride. Um, all of the consistent 4, 5-ish people that always tune in. It should be a fun ride. One of them being my sister. She's been watching my videos, which I greatly appreciate. And then we got my other friends who also watch my videos, and they're great too. They're probably some of the best people I've ever met. Um, huh. There is no other way. Oh wait, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. You ready? Watch this. We have a window now. Wow, look at this. Put a block there, put a block there. Creeper never blew up. Okay, we're gonna leave my shulker over there. We're gonna go find a we're gonna go to a bed. Back over here in the first house. I have a lot of I have a lot of ties to this house just because it was the first one. And I got the design for the like strip spruce and the sandstone from the Blue Nerd. Oh my word! Actually, he was a big inspiration for this whole build. He had a idea about sight lines and everything like that, and how having an interesting, integral like city kind of works, and like how having the things in the background make your build just so much more interesting. And I was like, that's going to be my build. And I'm very fortunate that I got to do it to the best of my ability. And this is probably one of my favorite builds I've ever done. I'm going to top it with the next build though, because the next build I found out how to work with kind of shadows, you know? Shadows are going to be fun to work with. Not like actual shadows, like how that room was kind of dark. Not what I mean by shadows. I mean like kind of like doing a lighter color building with darker color blocks towards the top. I'm slurring my words for some reason. I don't even drink. Ah man. And then over here we can do mangrove in this one. But yeah, it's a very, very fun process of trying to build this city up the way that I have. And all of these buildings, for the most part, I built in one day. I got on, and that's really the best way that I decide to build is I collect all of these resources, and then I wait for the right amount of passion, the right amount of time, and then I just let loose. I freehand almost all of my builds, with the exception of the bridge, the ship, and this next city that I'm going to build because it's going to be on a more grander scale. It's going to be larger. It's going to have more functionality. It's going to have more, and it's going to be a fantastic project that you're not going to want to miss. I'll take you guys over there once I'm finished placing these floors because this is all we have on the agenda for today. We're building in the floors, and we are building all the stuff up. Tomorrow, roofs and interiors. but I'm also gonna be kinda slacking a little bit tomorrow because I actually don't know if I'm gonna be able to make a video because work is gonna be keeping me a little bit later. But I promise to try the best that I can. Now, if you made it this far, I saw other people, all other YouTubers doing it, so I thought I might as well. If you make it this far, and what the? I put a door in this window. That's crazy. If you made it this far, please tell me your favorite type of drink. I heard Prime is pretty good. Haven't ever had it. I might go to the store afterwards and grab some though. One of my buddies, he tried Prime for the other day, for the first time the other day. He didn't try Prime for the other day. That's not proper English. But he tried Prime and he seemed to really like it. So I was thinking, I'm like, man, you know what? I will try anything once. I will try anything once. Even rotten flesh. Let's try this rotten flesh right here. Let's pick it up. Where'd it go? Oh, did he not drop any? That's kind of weird. Anyways. This is also a good way for me to get grass. I gotta finish stocking up my grass. You know what I'm saying? What else I gotta do is, probably off camera, I'm going to be putting in, it seems, lights in all of the buildings. And I'll probably be hanging lights up around the town as well. Just get the stuff off of the floor. Now, it won't really matter what the floor or the insides really look like because no one theoretically should ever be going inside of them, but for the people that do and for the people that want to explore this world and for the people who we have on the world, because we do have a large number of people on the world, we have about 15 members on the server right now. And I'll show you where all of them live. Probably, I mean, you know what, we'll have time for this. But I'll show you where everyone lives and kind of their bases and all that stuff. We'll walk too. We'll walk around. Give it a little bit more intimacy, you know. So we got all of these with floors, and then this is probably my favorite build. This reminds me of like the I started watching Harry Potter for the first time. Oh crap! Where did you come from? I think they're dropping down from the roofs. I started watching Harry Potter for the first time. I've never seen it before. At least not that I remember anyways. And it kind of reminds me of like his like not his staircase, but whenever they went to the shoe and they got into that really dinky tent, but whenever on the inside it was just like, holy cow, this is multiple rooms, like this is like a whole house. And that's the kind of goals that I have for whenever I go camping, is I want that tent. Thank you very much. Thank you for giving me unrealistic expectations of my future camping endeavors. JK Rowling. Alright, so we got this one over here, and then we just move right around the bend, and we're going to be pretty much good to go. How exciting is this? I think we're going to do an oak floor in here because we don't have very many oak floors. And let's be honest, half of you guys in your house have a hard oak wood floor. Or you guys just have a hardwood floor in general. I have a hardwood floor in my apartment that is on I mean, it's not the nicest apartment. I'm not even gonna lie, but it doesn't really matter because I'm not here very long. I'm here like 6 months out of the year, something crazy like that. Something crazy like that. Anyways, it's very, very, very nice to be able to share with you guys. And again, I really appreciate everybody who is watching this video and everybody who is. I really just appreciate everyone. If you guys see this video, and if you don't see this video, and if you really like it, please give it a like. I don't know how to edit anything, so I struggle in that department. I don't have any editing software. I might, if people start actually watching my videos, I will 100% edit them down to where they're only 20 minutes long. But that's gonna take that's a little bit of an investment that I'm not willing to make right now. See, that one has a floor. And here doesn't have a floor. About to get a nice birch floor. Actually, no, let's give this one an oak floor. Mostly because I have the oak on hand. Oh yeah. Right over. Okay. And there, jungle floor. Absolutely. Yes. I have a jungle door inside of my inventory. Let's retrace my steps for a moment and figure out where this jungle door kind of came from. And it had to have come from somewhere, right? I mean, it came from somewhere. I have no idea where this door came from. Is it the It's not that door. It's not that door. I'm so confused. I don't know where that door came from. I I'm flabbergasted. I have no idea where that door kind of came from. Wow. Well, anyways, time to get back to finishing up these final few floors. See, like that one doesn't have a floor, but in there it has a floor. And that's kind of the reason why I'm kind of going around and doing this. Because some of these places, they just don't have floors. Like, what is going on? How did I fail this hard at building up my city? I don't. This is going to look stellar with shade of orange, pink, orange. What do we think? I think that this is more of an oranger color. I don't feel like it's kind of that much pink. I feel like it's definitely more orange. So this has half a floor. Okay. Kind of wild. Kind of wild. But you know what? I respect it because now it's finished. This whole section is finished. So fast. That's one of the things I like about this. Just like, look, you walk in here, floor. You look down in here, no floor. Look in there, floor. In here, no floor. No floor. No floor. Absolutely no floor. But then just right over here, no floor as well. But like right over here, absolutely floor. I feel like there should be a counter of how many times I just said the word floor. Man, that's crazy. Look at this guy. It's an Elder Guardian head from whenever I was getting a sponge. I have to actually I have to actually finish building the inside of this one, so I'm gonna leave that be for now. Sorry if you have OCD. Probably just did something for you that was not very healthy for you. And then you guys can kind of see the secret of how this place is built to give it a little bit more of a kind of guideline or a little bit higher of a rise. I built staircases that kind of go up higher. Sorry, not sorry. This oak doesn't look too bad. Again, no one's really gonna be inside of here, unless like you're my sister, who, for some reason, absolutely loves exploring my build. I just threw out the wood, but that's a-okay. She just likes walking around and causing chaos in my builds, and it's fantastic. She changed all of the boots, and I know it was her because I could see her with red boots or orange boots, but all of them have like these ugly prison boots, and I don't know why. I don't know why she decided, yeah, you know what I'm going to do today? I am going to choose violence and mess with these mannequins. So she messed with the clothing of them, and all of these people used to have like full sets of armor. Some of them were dyed, some of them were, and then now they have ugly orange boots. Ugly orange boots. Like, damn. Those are ugly. That's how ugly they are. I would not be surprised if a mob just kind of jumped in on me. Now I don't have to worry about it because now I got the power of a torch. It's my safety torch. None of you guys probably know what that is. You guys have never had a safety torch in your life. But yeah, it's been a pretty good day. I would love to hear about you guys' day down in the comments if you guys want to tell me exactly what you guys have been doing. That would be fantastic. Pick up that torch over there. Bam. And right there in the middle. Look at that. So tomorrow we will be, tomorrow, as I said, we will be finishing up all of the different, we'll be building up all of the roofs. Like, that doesn't have a roof, no roof, no roof, no roof. Then we will start be working on the interiors, where we'll be finishing up. I'm gonna do a couple more things off camera because I have to, and I want to, and because I don't want this to be the most boring video on the planet. But I'll be doing a couple more things offline, and it will be really great. See, because like, look, this has a floor, no floor. I might be finishing up the rest of these, and it's really just this last little hallway, and then we will I'll finish that up later. But for now, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a nice little walk around everywhere. I know you guys have seen my place. I know we could fly around. That just doesn't do justice for everything that we have built and accomplished on this server. So, first things first, we will go out over this way, and we will follow the path along the way towards my sister's house. And I really love what we decided to do with the kind of look. There's the ship. The mix of the just regular path blocks and the regular trees. It makes our place feel a little bit more alive, and it's really great. I'm actually gonna patch this up a little bit more. It doesn't need to be like that. Anyways, this is my sister's area. Um, she doesn't have a name for her people, but she is one of the most active people on the realm. Like, seriously, she is probably just as active as me. And that's saying something because I've had multiple days off and I have only been playing Minecraft. But she's on every single day. She has this massive tree that isn't finished yet, but that's okay because I have a massive tree that isn't finished yet. This is her original house. I don't I don't know what that is or what that's supposed to be. But this is her original house, and she has this chicken farm and apparently a jelly cat. She has a chicken silo over there. Um, Froglight farm, or Froglight shop. Um, this is her quote unquote. She calls it the super smelter. Oh, this isn't a super smelter. This is like a church. Over here, she calls this the super smelter. And I keep having to tell her it's really not a super smelter because it's just an automatic smelter and doesn't it doesn't really work. it doesn't like work all that well. But you know what? We love my sister's efforts anyways. Over this way we have the awesome area of Michael and his humongous tree. Like, this is the largest tree anyone on our server has ever built, ever. Like, just for scale purposes. 1, 2, 3. You have to have 3 rockets to fully get up here. 3 rockets. You can't even see the ground. Well, I mean, you can kind of see the ground, but like where his actual ground is just fog. Then over here, the only reason why I'm not walking is because this is going to take a long time. This is the newest member of our server. This is consequentially another guy named Michael. Pretty great. He's a pretty great guy. Kind of really poor, but that's okay. And we're gonna sleep in his bed that's over here. But yeah, like I said, just started, but he's already established himself pretty well. He's already got a house and everything, and it's pretty great. Man, I keep yawning. Okay. Now, again, we are flying because there's not a road over to these people's place, but this is also a new group to the realm. This is Duncan, Dylan, and Will's area. They have 3 people over here building on it. I think 2 of them are relatively new Minecraft players. One is fairly skilled. Actually, multiple of them are pretty skilled, but looks like they mapped out the area that is theirs, which is pretty cool. They are brand new. They've been on for maybe a week, and yeah, they are moving a little bit slower than what people probably thought, but that's okay. They have a crap ton of dogs, though. All of those are Duncans. I don't know what the purpose of his army is, but they're pretty wild. But over here, this is Will's house. And Will was added the same day as the new Michael that's over there on top of that mountain. This is his house. And I really like his house. It reminds me of a pretty simple time. He's got a netherite scrap. Holy cow. Oh, and he has other side. That's my favorite music disc. I don't have other side. Um, but yeah, and this is new. We get to check this out together. Um, I have no idea what this is. Anyways, he's really new, but he's been very impressive with his ability to PvP, and in a couple of different other ways where he's actually gotten full netherite his second day on the server, and that was just really impressive in my opinion. Now going back to the crossroads, right here, as you guys can see, we have an Among Us house right over here. And this is Lawson's home. Not much to write home about, but it's still his home, and so it's still pretty nice. Um, 5 diamonds to a book. Pay 5 diamonds to a block. Oh wow! Oh, he's got a wolf head and an endermite. How does he have all of these heads? What in the world? This is insane. I am definitely not going to be stealing those later. Wink, wink. Over here we have Landon's place. I still think the ship looks really cool. We still haven't gone up there to detail it yet, but it still looks pretty cool from the ground. Landon has been on the server the longest out of anybody. The original group that was on here was Nick, Landon, and Kyle. Then I got added later, and the only reason why I was added later because I was in basic training. This is Kyle's area. I feel really bad because his powdered snow river is slowly being eaten away. Again, for convenience, because we have to walk back, this is Kyle's girlfriend's house, or this is Amanda's house, really. And I really love the design of it and everything, and how I really love the Hobbit hole. Like this is, and I love the flowers as well. It's just pretty great. Now, just for convenience, we're gonna fly over here. This is where the second city is going to be kind of based. I've started building up a base for it, and then I'm going to be kind of laying down the foundations and the roadworks, probably off camera because we're not going to be building that for a long time. This over here is probably going to be getting torn down, but this is my first builds that I built on the server. Inspiration and tutorial by JavaCraft. Now, if we walk over here through the forest, and yeah, I mean through the forest, you guys can kind of see the scale of the trees and just how kind of pretty it is. I mean, I really like being over here. It'll look so much better if all of the trees were actually built. But we are going over to the third and final, well, second to last. I have to show you a secret house here in a moment, but this is my sister's build way over here. She's actually online right now. I don't know if she is on or if she's over there actually working or if she's at a farm. But yeah, it's her build is really insane. Like all of the moving parts and the Among Us that she has, and then she has like this like toxic. I don't know if it is toxic or what, but she has all of these different kind of looking things, and it's really great. This is her, like I keep saying, this is her first ever build. This is her first ever Minecraft world. This is, yeah, she's just done a really good job of making everything seem kind of legit. See, there she is, right there. Anyways, time to go over to the final person on this realm. She's following me. She just followed me to hit me. Wow. That's crazy. And if you come over here to this patch of trees and you find yourself stumbling through these woods, you'll come across a humble abode tucked away into the mountains. This is Nick's house. Nick is the poorest person on the server. He hasn't been on in a very long time. That is a creeper. Please don't blow up. Nick is the poorest person on the server. This place is just that's just really weird. But yeah, it's crazy. Anyways, and then the place where you spawn at in the cities, I want the city to be all the way moving over towards spawn because Michael has this idea of building the the large tower from Dark Souls 3. He wants to build that over here. I feel like it would be really cool if it was accompanied by a city. Anyways, this is the final thing that I'm going to leave with you guys. It's not an updated map. It doesn't show everything that is built on this server, but this is what the server is. And we are very, very blessed that I get to share this with you. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day, and may you go in peace. Goodbye.